For tonight's practice, this is a very restorative style of practice. The purpose is to put stress on the lateral line, so the side body, which when we spend a lot of time sitting or stressing gets really, really tense. So we will start in a series of shapes that really open up your side body. Hi, Amanda, welcome. You need props tonight. So either a bolster or a folded up blanket, which is what I'm using, a pillow, maybe some blocks, just a little collection of props to help you through your practice. And tonight, can we start with a bolster lying down about 1/3 of the way down your yoga mat? So set your bolster horizontal 1/3 of the way down your yoga mat. And you can watch me first as I demo. The color of my shirt might actually just blend right in, but I hope you can differentiate. And then come to lie on your side and take your side body along that prop. Either take your head right to the floor. Mine doesn't reach, so I'm going to use this pillow, but my arm and your arm should be on the earth. So the prop is putting pressure along the side of your body. Your ear, your right ear is being caught by some pillow or blanket, and your right arm is lying down, touching the earth in the space between your prop and your pillow. And you can bend your right elbow if that feels better. So not a whole lot is happening here, and my hope is that what you feel really is just a gentle nudge, a gentle push against the right side of your body. Now your left hand can rest comfortably along your side. You could lift it up overhead, take it alongside your body, place it on your tummy. Just find a space where your left hand can rest comfortably. And now close your eyes. Close your eyes. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Open your mouth wide. Exhale in a way that allows the weight of your body to fall over your props. Exhale in a way that allows your body to melt over your props. Good. Now, as we move through this practice, our collective intention is to be silent and be still in order to see. In order to see, in order to learn, in order to hear little secrets, little pieces of wisdom that our body might be trying to tell us, but we just can't hear. We're too busy, we're too distracted. So I will invite you into these poses. Put on my timer for 3 minutes in each shape. Be silent and then pull you out. And I trust that as we move through this practice together, you will pull yourself out if you feel pain or pins and needles, any kind of sharp sensations. And I also trust that if something feels really, really good and really, really right, you will just marinate there as long as you need to. You're halfway through your time in this shape. Could you take a deep breath in? Exhale out through your mouth. Relax the muscles that are doing the work and spend 1.5 minutes in stillness and silence now. And take a long, deep breath in through your nose. Exhale out through your mouth. Good. Nice and slow. Keep your props as they are, but just move your body onto your back. So now that bolster or folded up blanket is right under the bra line space of your back. Your shoulders are coming down towards the floor, and the top of your head is either on the floor or on your prop, depending on how big of a stretch you want. Your feet can be bent, knees bent rather, and feet flat on the floor. Your legs could also be extended. And your arms can rest on your tummy or stretch up overhead. Again, 3 minutes here. You are still, you are silent. You are breathing. See what comes up. You're halfway there. Take a breath in. Take a breath in, out, check in if you need to bend your knees or readjust. Do that now. 1.5 minutes to go. Take one final breath right across your chest, opening through your heart center. Exhale, let that go. And you'll slowly meander, shift. It's a bit of an awkward transition over onto your left side. You'll get my back view this time. Again, your legs can be stacked. Maybe you're propping your head. And that right arm will come somewhere that feels good for you to hold for 3 minutes here. Breathe and relax. Take a deep breath in. Exhale completely, and now roll onto your belly. Roll onto your belly so that prop is underneath your ribs and your elbows are down in front of the prop. That's it. Sphinx pose with a little added support under your belly. And you might set props under your forehead here. You can keep your head hanging. You can relax your shoulders completely. Find a variation where there's compression in your spine, so a big stretch in your lower back, and not too much tension anywhere else. And to be here with everything that's going on physically, energetically for the next few minutes. Count yourself down through 10 more breaths here. And after those 10 breaths, go really slow. Go really slow. Press your hands into the earth. Take your knees nice and wide. Rearrange your bolster or your folded blanket so it's vertical now, out in front of your chest. And come on down to snuggle up against that prop for a more restorative child's pose. Again, 3 minutes here. Rest either cheek down on your block or bolster and close your eyes. Halfway there, take a deep breath in. As you exhale, you might turn to rest on the opposite cheek. Go nice and slow, peel your body up. And now you may or may not use your bolster for this one. I'll demo with my prop, but you don't have to do this, okay? So you could take your bolster horizontal back to where we started. And from there, step your right foot forward in front of it, finding a pigeon pose with this added support under your body. So my right shin is in front of my prop, my right hip is anchored down on my prop, and from there, your left leg can extend and you might fold forward or not, because it's pretty intense here through your outer hip flexor. The alternative, of course, is traditional pigeon pose with no prop, or thread the needle lying down on your back. Choose your own adventure here. Close your eyes and marinate for the next few minutes. Really good. Take 5 more breaths here. Amazing. Nice and slow. Peel yourself up and lean over towards the right side to pull your left leg around. And could you keep that folded prop under your thighs and take the soles of your feet together for Baddha Konasana or butterfly pose? Gather your breath, inhale, and now as you exhale, fold forward, let everything soften, big flexion or rounding in your spine. A few minutes here. Five more breaths here. Count them through your body. Nice and slow, unwrap yourself from that shape. Pause at the top, breathe here. Roll your weight over towards the left and set yourself up for that intense version of Sleeping Swan on the other side. So your left shin drives in front of the bolster. Level out your hips, kick your right leg back, and then you can descend down, maybe. Of course, the other variation is to come onto your back and take your thread the needle shape. So find your shape, settle in a few minutes here. Good. Take a big breath in. Exhale. Inhale, press your hands down towards the earth. Lift up, lean over to the side, and pull your back leg forward again. This time, walk your body back so your knees are under your prop. Legs can flop out to either side depending on the rotation of your femur bone. They might hit straight out in front. And from here, you'll sink down into caterpillar pose. So another really, really subtle, passive forward fold. Halfway there, take a breath in. Exhale, soften down. Five more breaths. Patiently pull your body back up, right? Take your time, move your prop out to the side, and walk your whole body over towards the right edge of your yoga mat. Over towards the right edge of your yoga mat. Lie everything down. Come out of a lot of shapes so you can move things around if you need to. And now with your pelvis grounded, just walk both feet over towards the lower left corner of your yoga mat. Take your arms up overhead. Catch your right wrist with your left hand, and now pick up your head, your neck, your shoulders, and your arms, and reach all of that over towards the upper left corner of your yoga mat. You might cross one ankle over the other. Remember, the intention is to stretch the side of your body. So the right side of your body is where we're targeting. And you can deepen that C curve by any amount. Maybe bind elbows or just let your arms relax until you find that stretch. So from the outside edge of your right foot all the way up alongside your body to your right armpit, and maybe even under the right arm itself. When you get here, notice if there's a big arc in your lower back, and if that's the case, you might sneak some props, some blocks or blankets under your lumbar spine. Find a sustainable version of this shape, boomerang pose. Take a big breath in. And exhale to land here for 3 minutes. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, slide your body back through center. Bend into your knees. Set your feet mat distance apart and allow your knees to slide and fall right into one another. Set your hands on your belly, maybe on your pelvis. And just reflect on the intention of creating empty, still, silent time and space. Maybe there are some nuggets or insights you've learned or picked up already. Take mental note of anything that's come up this far in your practice. When you're ready, shift your whole body over to the left side of your yoga mat. Gradually walk your feet towards the lower right corner. Pick up your arms, take them towards the upper right corner. Add props under your pelvis if that's useful. Readjust, realign, and find that sacred stillness. Notice, listen, tune in. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Exhale out through your mouth. Come back through center. Take a big yawn. Readjust your hips. Hug your knees into your chest and either stay here and simply rock your weight side to side or take happy baby pose. Catching the outside edges of your feet, letting your knees drive in towards your armpits. And just a few breaths here. Perfect. Slowly lower your feet down. If you still have that bolster handy, could you take it underneath your thighs for a supported Shavasana? Your hands can rest on your tummy. They might open up alongside your body. Close your eyes. Take a big breath in. Open your mouth wide. Exhale. Let everything go. Let everything go. You take rest here. I will pull you back out in 3 minutes. Notice how your body's feeling here in Shavasana. Notice how the emptiness, how the stillness, how the silence has landed during this practice. And then take a deep breath in through your nose. Open your mouth wide. Exhale completely. And just start to move your fingers and your toes. Start to move your fingers and your toes, and then maybe your head begins to rock left to right, up and down. And now go ahead and reach both arms all the way up overhead. Relax as they soften, or roll over onto the right side of your body. And curl yourself all the way up to a cross-legged seat. So coming back to the place where we started. When you get upright, turn your palms to face up. If you're feeling really tired, turn your palms to face down. If you're feeling really wired, close your eyes. Find a comfortable and strong Sukhasana or seated pose. Begin to follow your breath as it moves in and out through your nose. Notice how it feels to breathe. Notice how it feels to sit. And over the next few minutes here, as we sit and breathe in silence, notice how it feels to be silent without changing or controlling. Just hold here, be here, breathe here for the next few minutes time. Today, my 4-year-old told me, unprompted, he said, "Mommy, my tummy has been trying to tell me about what's going to happen today all day, but I've been too busy talking, so I didn't hear what it was trying to say." And I thought that was so fascinating and intuitive and real that it's inspired me to take up more time in teaching and practicing yoga where there's no talking. Because sometimes our bodies are trying to tell us things that might be really important and we don't give them space. So, your homework this week is to give yourself and your body space for silence. Please take a deep breath in through your nose. Open your mouth wide and exhale. Collect your hands together at heart center. Bow your head into your hands. Thank yourself for practice. Thank you for practice. Namaste.